It's Eric Braverman's The Greatest Music Ever Created and How It Ruined Our Lives. Puking energy drinks from the Mayhem Tour of North America with guests Rob Flynn from Machine Head, plus Sully and Shannon from Godsmack.
From the beginning, you know, and they know about Godsmack. It's like, what can we do for them today that like they don't have, you know? Like that's kind of like where I'd like to go, and like to start with that. These guys are Godsmack, by the way. This is the singer, and this is the drummer. And if you like Godsmack, you know who they are better than I do.
The singer, and that's the other guy.
This guy's in the band too. Interesting. I've met this guy before on other things because he's been out with so many different rock bands that were never as good as Godsmack. Maybe Rothschild America sometimes, but the other bands, I don't know why he did that. All right.
Hey, man, come on.
Come on, Ugly Kid Joe.
That was great.
For the money. Is it good artistically?
Yeah,
Like
man.
Godsmack or Rothschild America?
It's better than doing a fucking Wolverine impression.
That's true.
No, you know what? Let me say this.
Cornelius.
I made those up.
Cornelius on Planet of the Apes.
This is like the fourth time now that we've had that documented that somebody got the Planet of the Apes. Well, look when I do this for you.
See?
Oh,
Perfect.
wow.
There you go. So.
Well, let me defend the Ugly Kid Joe comment
Okay.
now, because what they did teach me was like what set me up for this band was, you know, the basic art of songwriting and structure. When
Okay,
Rothschild
all right.
America,
So being professional.
as he knows, you know, one of our downfalls in that band was we were all over the place with arrangements.
That
right?
album that had that London
You gotta
After
admit,
Midnight and
no,
stuff.
it
We
was a
break
great
into
technical band,
a fucking
I like 'em.
reggae riff, and it sounds like Steely Dan right in the middle of a thrash song.
Rothschild America was...
So, why would you need to do a solo album? Like, I think your solo album, it was cool. There's different kinds of music, but you could have talked these guys into doing those songs, couldn't you?
Well, it's not that, though. I mean, if Godsmack plays a certain style of music, and when I know I need to write that kind of music, I have a great band to do that with. But it's also important for me to kind of explore another creative side of me, too. And in order for me to do that, I need to grow as a musician. And in order to grow, sometimes you have to work with different people that come from different backgrounds who are better than you at what you want to do. And I pulled in, really musicians from all over the world. My cellist is from Bulgaria. One of my drummers from Ireland, versed in Brazilian drumming and Celtic drumming. So I learned from them, too. The guitar player is amazing. And so... I don't know if I could have built that whole record without the help of them either in their background.
Yeah, but wait, let me interrupt you with that because I think you made that point, like expressed that in some of the interviews and articles that came out about the thing, but you say grow. It's like when you're as successful as God, so you can't only Metallica is more successful. What do you need to grow for? Why do you feel the need to grow?
Well, musically.
Because that's what we do. I mean, as an individual, I'm not the same person I was when I first wrote the first couple of Godsmack records. I was a younger guy. I had my heart broken. I was in, bad family situations. I was hating the world. The world hated me. It's the trials and tribulations we all go through when we're in our teens and our 20s and all that stuff. So all of a sudden you have a family, you have children, you change, your life changes and your audience changes and everyone grows. So who doesn't want to grow? Why wouldn't you want to grow?
I mean,
who wants to stay stagnant and be the same person?
What's the growth? Growing to where is where I meant. Like when I look at growth, it's like, wow, where could they grow to? When I read that in your press kits and those comments.
What do you mean, Godsmack?
No, yourself.
Oh.
Yourself just as an artist. Even.
Yeah, I mean, but who knows? No one knows the answer to that. I mean, we don't know where we're all going when it all comes to an end one day. I mean, the idea is just to kind of continue to create art that you feel is correct at that time in your life.
Charge mode. Tail straight out and back. Standing up. Just angry. This turtle, by the way, was it was the inspiration for the cover of the Judas Priest Defenders of the Faith album. If you go get that album or CD, you see on the cover, this animal was the inspiration for that artwork. Let's do one over, see what happens. This is a camera now. Look at that. See that? I thought it was on like a protective, putting his spikes up at us, hoping we bite him like a dinosaur, and then you can swish that thing in the back and cut this part of your mouth up. If you're a dinosaur and you're trying to bite him, the saw on the back, cut that part of your mouth. But yeah, Eric's just angry. Right? He doesn't want the food. See something. What are you angry about right now? Whoa. See his little thing in his mouth? That's not a tongue, that's his thing that he fishes with. I'm angry right now. He blows those bubbles too and he's angry. Stop blowing the bubbles, he goes out kind of, he's going to back off of them.